Using dodging to help climb the ladder. Hey guys, it's Valkyrin. Dodging might have a negative connotation to it because you're essentially penalized, right? You get a dodge timer, you lose some league points, but you can actually use dodging in a positive way. Use dodging to maintain and sustain your hidden matchmaking rating, keep your place in the ladder sustained, if not help you climb the ladder. So what am I talking about here? We'll go ahead and start with the penalties to dodging. First dodge, 3 league points. Second, third dodge, 10 league points. Extra dodge timer. But you lose 0 matchmaking rating. League points are an illusion. It's all about the hidden matchmaking rating. Because when you dodge a game, it might give you that negative feeling because you're supposedly going down the ladder, right? You're losing league points. But league points aren't what matter. Matchmaking rating is everything that matters in solo queue. If you're gaining fewer points when you win a game than when you lose a game, it's because your matchmaking rating is lower than expected for your current bracket of play. And if you're gaining more points when you win a game than when you lose a game, it means your hidden matchmaking rating is higher than expected, and the system's just trying to place you where you're supposed to be. But the hidden matchmaking rating is everything that matters. And it's super weird that the only thing we can see is the league point system. But the league points, it's just honestly an illusion. The only thing that really has an impact on the amount of league points you gain per win or loss is your hidden matchmaking rating. So what does that really, come down to is going into a solo queue game, is the risk of winning that game equate the risk of the loss, or vice versa? If that game has a higher chance, or you suspect that has a higher chance of you to lose that game, then you're more inclined, or you should be more inclined to dodge that game, because when you dodge, you only lose league points. You do not lose any hidden matchmaking rating. And here are some terms that are used in the real world, so to speak, in a lot of different professions. Poker players, insurance agents. Risk assessment is all throughout the world. Why not apply it to League of Legends and climbing the ladder? Does the risk of losing that game equate the reward? And these are some fancy terms. Calculating this comes down to more of an abstract thing rather than a mathematical thing. But understanding and putting it all together, you have to realize that there are some games where you just flat out shouldn't go into. The dodge timer resets every 16 hours. The first dodge, you only lose 3 league points. You have to wait 5 minutes, 30 seconds. It's really important that you should be dodging at least once a day, because I guarantee you, at least once a day, you're going to go into a game and you're going to have some trolls on your team. You're going to have some toxic players on your team. If you just do that once a day, you'll notice an impact on your overall matchmaking rating in the long term, because you won't get those free losses and going into games where there are toxic players. Even dodging twice a day can still technically have a positive impact on your overall hidden matchmaking rating, because when you lose a game, your league points will go down and your hidden matchmaking rating will go down. Will the risk of you winning that game equate the risk of losing that game? In fact, you don't even have to have a 50% win rate. There are actually diamond players that have more losses than wins. You just have to win the right games, dodge the bad games, and maintain your position on the ladder and work to get better. Thanks for watching, guys. Last note, I do have Janna, Ezreal, and Lee Sin anti-emoticon on my Twitch stream. Dodge champions you don't necessarily like to play with, or you don't play with well. And these are just champions that I particularly don't play well with. So I dodge these type of champions when I see them occasionally, and it helps me. And I'm not necessarily saying that you should dodge these type of champions. Dodge the champions that you personally don't like playing with, the players that you don't like playing with. You can choose the games you go into. It's up to you. Don't forget to check out my stream today, guys. Twitch.tv/Valkyrin. We'll be streaming again today and every day this week. See you guys on my stream.